Hi, this is Brett Forsberg with Logan Agri-Service. Thought we would provide you guys with a little bit of an update around the red crown rot, as there is a little bit showing up, and what that might be looking like. This particular group here, I'm showing the base of the plants, and this is after a couple days of some pretty heavy rain. So some of the characteristics that you might look for to identify the red crown rot for sure have been kind of washed away with the rain, but I'll show you some pictures of the characteristics a little bit, and what the tops of the plants look like here in just a second. This red here at the base is where the plant will create a lot of the spores, and they create kind of a fuzzy red ball, and then that spore will live in the soil for multiple years, and it can be spread by tillage. And the other thing, as we run these through the combine, we can get some spread of the spores through the air and the dust that's coming out with the combine. And then also water, as I alluded to, some of the spore structures have washed off these plants and back down into the soil. So wherever that water, if it's a really heavy rain or into some compacted zone, wherever that water runs and spreads, it'll carry those spores with it. So the pathogen can actually spread a couple different ways. So this is pretty typical of what you see as that disease advances into the later part of the growing season. It does look very similar to what a sudden death might look like, or even brown stem rot, where you get the fading of the color as that chlorophyll dies kind of in between the veins, and the color tends to hang on a little bit right around the veins for a while as those leaves die back. And this will occur kind of in small patches or larger areas. A lot of times they're soil type related or early season stress related. And the pathogen tends to like a fairly specific window as far as temperature. Milder temperatures, kind of 78 to 80 degrees, that type of temperature range. The infection actually happens earlier in the season and is often similar to sudden death. The pathogen can get into the plant on its own, but if there's a wound from a cyst, a nematode already feeding on the root, it kind of opens up the plant and that pathogen getting into the plant easier. One of the other similarities with sudden death, where that infection occurs early in the season and then it kind of lives in the plant unnoticed or unseen for a while. And you can see that we've started filling these beans, and as that plant kind of switches from growing and maintaining vegetation into really concentrating on filling pods, then that kind of opens up a pathway for that pathogen to really ramp up and take over the plant. The other thing that happens as those plants get bigger, it kind of creates a natural greenhouse effect where all those leaves shade that ground, and it kind of traps moisture underneath, which the pathogen also likes a moist environment.